Hi guys, Matt from the Big River here. We got a lot of orders coming in this week. I've been filling the whole store up, getting ready for this big event we have coming up on Saturday. First thing, we got our swag bags. They're little, they're cute. They have our name on it. There's got a sponsor on there. They'll fit maybe 2 bags of fish. We got our own bag. I am so excited. All right, let's get to some fish here. Got a couple orders freshwater. I got some saltwater coming this week. Got plants coming this week. I got a whole bunch of other stuff too. So all kind of stuff, all kind of fun. First thing out of the bag is some angels. These are medium black angels. Not bad looking fish. To add to our angel cadre, always have a few angels to look at. Here is some neon tetras. Did a big restock on those this week because we've been selling a ton of them, and they're on the tetra special still. 25% off if you buy 4 or more. Just subscribe to the channel, of course. Here are some coolie loaches, little eel looking guys that everybody loves. Like to be in a group. You get them in a group of 6 or more, you're more likely to see them running around and being cute, like little otters. Here are rubber lip plecos. These are L444, which are, they're the Chaetosoma genus. There's a whole bunch of them in that. They're the little cool water rubber lip plecos. Very cool. Good algae eaters, actually. Cardinal tetras, big restock on those as well. Got the bigger versions. These are the tank raised, larger cardinals. I still have some of the little wild ones from last week as well. Black Emperor is a little blanched in the bag, but that's pretty normal. They're tetra. Also on the tetra special, buy 4 more, get 25% off of those guys. More angels. These are some koi angel fish. Nice yellow tops to them. Make them look like koi, I guess. Very nice looking. They're the small angels on those. Here's some more of the neons. Whole bag of those. There might be 4 bags of those this time. Here's some African cichlids. These are Cinetilapia species lion from Lion's Cove. They'll call those a dogtooth afro sometimes too, I believe. Maybe I'm mistaken on that. Wouldn't be the first time that I've gotten 2 similar species mixed up in the Africans. They're firmly in the Baboona group. Very pretty, fun species of African cichlid. Next up is Roseline sharks. Restock on those again also. Roseline's one of our best selling fish here. They're versatile. You can put them in a mildly aggressive tank and you can put them in a tank with tiny fish. They won't mess with them. They get about 4 inches and move fast. Green tiger barbs. Restock on those this week. Got those for you. A little mix up. Thought I ordered regular tiger barbs. The invoice says I got albino ones. So we'll be doubled up on albinos, a little short on regulars this week. Pygmy spotted rasbora, or Boraras maculatus, the 3-spot rasbora. Lots of common names for those. They are similar to a chili rasbora, not quite as bright red, but still a nice color to them. A nice little nano fish. Oh my gosh. And we're not going to look at them because we never stop and look at the bettas because I'd be here all day. But we got in some cool bettas this week too to restock. Let's see, these are the whitetail hemiotas. They went over so well, we went ahead and brought in a couple more. They look like they may be closer related to like a penguin tetra or a hockey stick than the hemiotas. They are a different genus. Very cool looking fish and about the same size as a hemiotus. So here are some dwarf petricoles, or these are Synodontis lucipennis. Another one of my most favorite versatile fish. You can do them in a nano tank even, or do them in an African cichlid tank. They really don't care about who's in there with them. They won't bug anybody. I suppose I'd eat small shrimp or maybe baby guppies. Black ghost knife, not as versatile. Get about 14 inches, but very, very cool. Gotta love them. And let's see, spotted blue-eyed rainbow, or the Pseudomogol gertrude. Those are also called the, spotted blue-eye. What else do they call them? There's about 4 different names for them, little dancers. Here's another knife fish. We've been selling a lot of those lately, so we've been restocking them. Remember, about 14 inches. Actually, they do well, and tank is about 4 feet or bigger. Here's a fork-tailed blue-eye rainbow, another version of a Pseudomogol. A little bit bigger than the Gertrudes. At least they came in a little bit bigger. They got that nice fork tail. That's the name, fork-tailed rainbow. It's just a color, the yellow color that's forked. The tail itself is normal. All right. Big fish, little fish, red fish, blue fish, fish. Here comes Caminados. Gotta have those to eat the diatom algae or the brown algae in your newer tanks, or works well in your planted tank to eat the stuff off the plants, off the leaves. Here's a bicolored snail. This is a Faunus species. They're actually a brackish water breeding snail. Act a lot like a nearite, though they have the long cones on them. Not going to breed in your tank on purpose or on accident. So very good for a pet snail. Honduran red point. Those guys are then the Amatelina species, or Amatelina genus. A couple other ones in that genus, close related to like a convict, but not nearly as obnoxious. Here we have some female bettas. Looks like I don't have a tag on the bag, but I can tell you what they are. Those are Half Moon Candy female bettas. Beautiful. We got in a really nice batch of those last week, sold them out quick. Got a couple discus on their sorter. Here's a powder, or excuse me, not powder blue, though it looks powder blue. This is blue diamond discus. I should have a pair of those. Yep, here's another one. Blue diamond discus. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. And one more. That should be a snow white. Let's see what we actually got. Yep, snow white, all white discus. Don't call them an albino, they just call them snow white. Don't ask me why they choose the names they do. When you breed your own color, you get to name it yourself. So if you don't like the name, breed your own morph, and then you can name it. Peppered Cory, that's a Corydoras paleatus. They're actually a cooler water Cory, one of the more popular for that. Oh, there's that tag we were missing. Female bettas. Yeah, well, I think we figured out who they are. All right, another box coming up. Got two more. Got, like I said, another whole order coming in tomorrow. Probably another one on Thursday. We got orders all week this week. Kind of spread them out. Here's those albino tiger barbs I told you we got by accident. Actually, nice size on those, so maybe I'll put them on special just because they're looking great. Next up, we have a reboot on Neolamprologus caudopunctatus. Just fun to say. Say it 3 times fast. That's the red fin shell dweller. Nice little shelly. Love all your shell dwellers. They like to breed in escargot shells or any other kind of shell that they can fit in. Not a very big African cichlid, but very cool. Got a little group of blue phantom plecos. So they put them all in, oh yeah, they did. They put them all together. Little tiny blue phantoms. They get to about 7 inches-ish. Pretty decent herbivore, but the blue phantom there. Here are some more Half Moon bettas, but these are the candies. Those must have been, I don't know, maybe I should have looked at the tag. I'll have to discern which is which. We got Half Moon Kois, Half Moon Candies, and I think Half Moons on this order. Maybe just the Half Moons and the Half Moon Candies. Nice big fire eel. Not bad size at all. We sometimes get those as shoestrings. I also, if it makes it on one of the later orders this week, got a really big one. Wow, should be about this big. We'll see. Zebra loach. This is Botia striata, because everybody needs more than one giant fire eel in their life, right? Botia striata is one of your best choices for snail patrol. They don't get as big as a yo-yo. They're not as small as the dwarf chains. So if you're looking for a medium-sized colony of loaches, Botia striata is a good choice. They're actually pretty mellow too, which makes them also a good choice. Bronze Cories, one of our most popular Cories. You know, he who owns the most Cories wins. Yeah, dies with the most Cories. There we go. That's my catchphrase. These are Singapore bamboo shrimp. Got another little batch of those guys. Filter feeding shrimp. Those and the vampires will eat powdered food that flies around inside the tank. You can just use regular old flake food to do that, or we have a Popsis food over there that works well for them as well. Next up is some Romanos. Gotta have Romanos. Got a couple bags of those probably in here. Romanos are on the Tetra Special. They don't look very rummy at the moment, but they blanch out when they're in their bag. When they get settled in, they'll be nice and bright red with a little flag tail. Who do we got here? This is a true parrot cichlid. Somebody asked me for Oscars. I said, why would you get an Oscar when you can get true parrot cichlids? They're prettier. They can get the big, nice blue-green color to them. Beautiful, beautiful fish. A little on the ornery side, but you know, big South American cichlid, you kind of got to figure that. Got a half a dozen of those guys. These are babies. We've had adults of those before. Very cool fish. Speaking of cool fish, this is a Goldie pleco, or an L14 Sunshine pleco. We got some adults in the other day, but we sold out our babies, so I got a new one for you. Next up is a Fire Honey Dwarf Gourami. That's a morph on the Sunset Honey Dwarf Gourami. So a little different color variant there. Very cool, popular fish. That's another parrot and another parrot, and that's it for that box. We'll be back shortly. Barry, what you working on?
Stuffing bags with goodies.
Ooh, what kind of goodies you got?
I'm working on dog treats. So you got food samples, treats, and my favorite, Big River Pet sticker.